Monday morning. I am sort of just getting over my sickness. I slept in till about 8:30 a.m. this morning. Not really, not too nasally. Like normally if I put my head over like this, like my whole head just like fills up with fucking mucus, it feels like. But it's not too bad, like it's almost 100%. My energy's sort of back, my appetite's sort of getting back to normal because I've been so hungry, like ravenous, so hungry. But now I'm more focused on like getting back into it. All of this fucking shit's coming up. I've got something with work, I've got like a new girlfriend almost, sort of, with stuff around my ex coming up. My dad's moved back home and needs an office now. So there's all these things that are like coming up for me. And I'm like, and I'm sick, was sick. So I was like, oh. So just like, you go on this massive high and then, you know, inevitably you kind of crash and come down. And I know I can get back to that spiritual enlightenment level of joy where everything just brings me to tears. And it's really like, you know, back to reality when you're feeling like overwhelmed by all of these things. And I was so overwhelmed. I was like, Eckhart Tolle, what should I do? How can I be present when I've got all these things to do? And it's like, just focus on the now. Focus on, you know, you only need to do one thing at a time. Oh, so this is my latest dog walking client. Very vocal. Very vocal. And almost had a fucking go at another dog before, like trying to... He really wants treats. But then if he barks, they're like, I'm not going to give you a treat if you bark. I'll be training you to... Anyway, yeah, so big shift. The portal has opened, so it's like on the equinox, the longest day, the equal day, equal night, the equinox is coming up. And then just before the equinox was a full moon. So then like the portal opens, and then the equinox, and then it's a new moon, so the portal closes. So it's like all of this spiritual energy from the universe is happening at the moment. So, it's one of those. It's like, oh wow, this is life. But c'est la vie, so it is. And yeah, once I get back into my routines and things, I'll be feeling good. It's just that weird like transition of like being sick to getting back to normal, set up my new office, sort out stuff with my relationship stuff, sort out stuff with like work, and but it's like you fall into the trap of like, oh, when I solve that problem, then I won't have a problem. But it's like, I'm always going to have problems. So if I just face my challenges head on and try and be present, then that's all that matters, just being present in the moment. So yeah, like, because if you focus on your problems, then you're just going to get more problems. Like, okay, I'm going to deal with this problem with thinking about my ex all the time and this new relationship. But then I'll get into the relationship and there'll be more challenges that come up from that. So it's like it's like learning how to not let your problems and challenges like overwhelm you too much, and be grateful for the challenges that you do have. It's the same with work, it's the same with moving office. You know, there's benefits. Look for the benefits of the problem rather than solving the problem. There you go. Turkey. So this is what my office looks like now. So the last few days, well, I got back from my camping trip on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning. Got back on Thursday morning. So ever since then, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I've been on the couch watching TV, watching Mobland. It's pretty good. Sleeping in, eating lots. It's funny because I got my office like by just being away house sitting, and then I got back here and I just fell in love with how it is here. I had like my perfect setup. And now it's all changing. It's things change when you get to a certain level of growth and then you go to the next level. So think of the benefits of what's going, think of the benefits of the problem until the problem becomes a blessing. And then it all works itself out. But I don't know what I'm going to do with all these books. Okay, I'm in the car. It's 3:30 p.m. and I've got 29 books to read before I give them back to the library. I know I can be diving in and devouring more books before they're due. We'll see. I don't know. It just like happens so quickly. But I'm getting better at researching, and I've listened to a lot of audiobooks. Like the Eckhart Tolle book was incredible. But yeah, getting back into my routine of reading and like having a structure and a plan for what books I'm going to read when. But I usually do read before karate. Like I come here and I read so that's a good little routine. So, I mean, this is good too, like 2 hours to like smash out a whole bunch of books. And I was reading today as well. I probably read for like 40 minutes earlier today. So that's awesome as well. So let's do it. Devour the books. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, yeah. How cool was that? I just bumped into a friend, and the last thing she said was, oh yeah, I just want to grow. And I said, you don't need to grow, you're perfect the way you are. You know, a little sapling. This tree was once a tiny little sapling, and if the sapling was like, oh, I can't wait until I'm a big tree, then you're really saying, well, I don't like who I am now, I'm going to wait till the future. So it's like you don't need to change, you don't need to grow. You're perfect the way you are. And I just have tears, like looking over the beach, just being present. It's like I just need to be present. I am about to go in to settle some work. And just thinking, okay, what am I grateful for in this situation? And really just go in there with an open heart and don't try and make a story, don't try and justify or explain, or just vulnerability, open heart, and love. It's all love. And it's all perfect. He loves his walks. This is not a bad little spot to be walking. The business meeting yesterday, it went well. Still need to process a lot of feelings around it. You can actually dissolve hundreds of thoughts just by surrendering a feeling. So instead of thinking of the thoughts, think of the feelings that it made me feel, and meditate and journal on those. And how's this foam? There's no, this is from the algae bloom. Damn. It's now Thursday. I'm off for my second dog walk of the day. I'm doing two dog walks, two dogs every day this week, which is pretty nice. I stopped my other income, and then straight away I've been doing more dog walking, which is like, it doesn't feel like work. It's quite incredible. I do want to, in the future, transition to more coaching clients. I do love the dog walking, but it's not... Koki, come on. What are you doing? No, you want to go that way? Come on. I do love the dog walking, but it's not as fulfilling. And then also, you can make more money. But life's not all about money, but life's about fulfillment and challenging yourself and growing to your potential, all of those things. So I got a bit sick. Like I had all of these amazing changes in work, in my relationships, and then I got sick. And I've been sleeping in and eating more food, which has been really nice. But it all kind of caught up to me yesterday, and I had a moment where I was like, oh, like one of those full body, like fucking, oh, like just like one of those. And it's really because I have not been challenging myself. I've been meditating. I meditated 30 minutes every night the last 3 nights, which I really, well, last night I didn't have a timer, but I think it was about 30 minutes. So the meditation's good. I haven't really been doing mindset work. I haven't been waking up early. I just feel like my prioritization and scheduling and planning has been a bit off. So it's a good wake-up call yesterday to get back into doing me, into being me. And yeah, the dog walking is great, but it's just rearranging my schedule to make sure I'm doing stuff for me. I feel like I'm being in a rush. So that's the current update for Thursday. Yeah, and moving office. Yeah, so it's like work, relationship, and moving my office. It's all a bit like, whoa, and being sick all at the same time. So it's just a big change. Because the portal was open, the equinox was a couple days ago. But yeah, that's the current update. It'd be cool when I can show you the office changing around, and I'll get my schedule set up, and I'll get back to my early mornings and mindset work and just tears of gratitude. I just feel like there's a big block. There's like a wall around my heart right now. And I felt so good to really open up to the whole world and just cry and just really embrace all of the beauty around. And now I'm aware of it, but I feel like there's a block. Like, whereas last week I would be walking in the trees looking up and just crying. Today I'm like, my head's clouded with all of this noise, all of these things going on. So time to get back to fucking smashing the mindset work. So we will endeavor to go to bed on time tonight, not eat so much. I need to eat more food during the day so that at night I don't get so hungry. So that's what I'm going to do. It's a beautiful little red thing.
Nah, there's a couple straps in there.
Yeah, that's so good.
That's fine.
Yeah, that Mitchell's got. Father had 3 Rottweilers.
Oh, really?
They put the ashes in the yard yesterday.
Right, yeah, you'll bust the cupboard.
No, don't do that. Okay. So the ambulance.
The best bit is you get to drive away with $500 worth of free genuine Volkswagen accessories. I know, right? That's this next day services and six Volkswagen from new Integra Volkswagens with $500 worth of accessories. Free. Salisbury Highway.
Still hanging in there. Made it. All right. Yes. Okay, now we need to get the bookshelf up the stairs. Look at so pretty. Come on, Lena. Come on. Come on. Good cat.
I'm forwarded to the girls. Potentially. I reckon it's a baby one. It's smaller than they normally are. I think. Oh, goody.
Okay. Go play, Gracie. Go play. Go play. Come on. Princey, come on. Come on. Come on. Go. Up. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go. Come on. Go. Go on the table. Come on. Go. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Okay. Good boy. Big stretch. Okay, so this is the current state of my old bedroom. This is going to be my new office. So I want to put the desk. I'm definitely going to have the desk here in the corner. Then I want to have the couch along here. Now I measured it out and it's 163 inches wide. And the desk is 60 inches in the, I don't know, I measured it and there should be at least 20 inches that should fit in here. But I'm worried about this because this is not like long enough. So I think I'm just going to just put it in here and just see. Start clearing things out of here, put them into, this is my new bedroom. So this is a bit of a mess too. We're gonna get rid of this bed somehow. I don't like the bed. Although I have been sleeping on the mattress for the last 2 weeks, just because I've been sick. And then I tried to sleep on the floor in here the other night and I just couldn't stop coughing. But yeah, well, I don't know, one thing at a time. We'll figure out this situation first. So let me clear all of this. Okay, now it's all clear. Now we go into the office. Whoa. Okay, now. Wait. Shit. Oh, shit. How am I going to do this? Couch first? Or desk first? Couch first. Couch first is a bit easier. So I think the couch actually needs to go the other way, and then I push it more into this way. So I'm gonna need to move this bookshelf over here, then turn the couch around, come back. We'll try that. Okay, I'm giving up. I'm gonna wait for my dad to help me. That is, I've done that twice before. I don't know how the fuck I did that before. Good morning, Prince. The good thing about sleeping on a mattress is Prince likes to sleep on the bed with me. So like, I mean, I was in a dream last night, and then in the dream, like someone was pushing me off a bed. I was like, what the hell's going on? And Prince had like pushed up against me and was like pushing me off the bed. Weren't you, Prince? Weren't you? Bit of a hiccup with this girl that I've been seeing. And I'm clearly infatuated. And if you infatuate with something, you see there's more benefits than drawbacks. You're going to fear the loss. And it's like a weird, you start playing a role because you don't want to lose them. So I woke up thinking about it. I haven't been doing a mindset around it. I have not been busy. Like, I stayed up last night until midnight, fucking watching porn and watching a movie and eating chocolate. So that was the first time I watched porn in a month. And it wasn't even that good. Very strange. So yeah, I've had time, but I've just been delaying it. This mindset work, but I just did a little meditation, asking questions, and I got a bit of relief and gratitude for what's happened. I've got a big day today. I'm walking one dog at Glenelg, and then I'm riding my bike to Royal Park and doing a meet and greet, and then I'm riding my bike back to Marion to do a dog walk, and then I'm riding my bike up at Aberfoyle Park and doing a dog walk, and then running home. So I leave at 8 a.m. and get back at like 1:30 p.m. So I'm gonna load up on carbs, have a coffee, and do a bit of a longer ride today. So this is 12 Wheat Bix with lots of sugar, and then I put boiling water on it, and then I put it with a bit of milk, and then also having a coffee. This beautiful cup. Pro tip, don't have too much milk with your coffee before a long ride, because then you might feel like shitting yourself. How cool is that? So just finished the meet and greet with this puppy that I'm going to be walking next week. Wow, 6-month-old Groodle, fucking so beautiful. And the owner was just incredible, like an incredibly beautiful energy. And we had this like really deep chat.
And an hour and a half we were talking like non-stop about spirituality and our own lives and experiences, and giving sort of guidance to each other and holding space for each other. It's incredible. And I didn't realise that much time had gone past. So I'm out riding now. Just went to Semaphore. As you can see, there's skydiving here down here. So cool. They're coming into land. So now I'm to Marion. Okay, currently at dog number 3 for the day. I've ridden 50 kilometers so far. So after this, it's probably another 10 Ks, 15 Ks, and then another 10 Ks home. So I'll probably be like 75 Ks today. It's not bad. It's a beautiful day. Oh. What do you think, Koki? Oh, Koki. Koki, this way. Hey, Princey. 9:30 p.m. the same day you've just been watching. I ended up doing 70 kilometers of bike riding. So 3.5 hours of bike riding. Yeah, my phone died before. So now I chilled out for a bit after I got home. And then I had some food. I had a lot of rice and this like butter chicken I made. It's pretty yummy. And like a massive, like tons of rice, tons of butter. I feel very full. And I just watched the first episode of season 3 of Tulsa King. So Tulsa King, it's a nice little series. Now I'm making new habits, reinforcing old good habits. I got a book with me, and I'm just going to kind of look through the book, and no pressure. And I was just thinking, I really am thinking today, I would love to spend more time just away from technology and just like deep work of like reading, writing, meditation, yoga, just like away from technology. So yeah, I don't know, I just feel really called to do that. Because I want to really like immerse myself in something, or writing a book, writing my book about the body and mastering my body, and even time away to do karate. So I'm planning my next week, and my whole setup's going to be in full swing, and this room's going to change. I don't know where all this stuff's going to go. There's nowhere for all this shit to go. So I guess I'll just sleep in this bed for a while until we figure out what to do with this shit. I mean, maybe we could go in the office. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm going to read some of my book. This book is incredible. It's basically like God is everywhere. God is everywhere. God is everyone and everything. God loves things by becoming them. Jesus' life was meant to declare that humanity has never been separate from God except by its own negative choice. When we recover this fundamental truth, faith becomes less about proving Jesus was God and more about learning to recognize the Creator's presence all around us and in everyone we meet. God is everywhere. God is love, and love is a conscious awareness. That God is a grand, organized design of the universe. This, like, higher power. Wow. I was thinking today, I was like, yeah, if I had an athlete that I was coaching, I would get the athlete to, like, let's say if they played golf, I would say, okay, go in and let's do mindset work on all of your golf idols of all time. And then that would like fucking like be a massive, completely change their golf. And then I'm thinking, why the fuck have I not done that with all my spiritual teachers and mentors? So Jesus is one of them. Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, Zoroaster, David R. Hawkins, Mantak Chia, Joe Dispenza, John DeMartini. Yes, I'm doing it. I'm being it.